This is the Dale Not Dale Podcast, Season 3.
All right, we're live.
Golly, he caught us off guard. We're back.
We're gonna cut some pre-roll, but now we're live. And we were talking about Mormon underwear.
We were talking about Mormon underwear.
We need to have some Mormons on the show to get all these old wives' tales either accredited or debunked.
We need to soak him in the bed.
So I'm 100% sure that Mormon underwear is a real thing. I know so well because I've seen a man wear Mormon underwear. Now, that doesn't mean we were together when he was wearing Mormon underwear. I saw it on a vacation one time.
It's called temple garment.
Yeah. Don't they look like boxers?
Well, that's a heck of a get-up.
Yeah. See, I mean,
Hey, not to offend any Mormons out there, but
no,
it's
different.
I want to know if this is really a thing.
It is 100% a real thing.
Yeah, they call it
Mormon underwear.
Reddit says, is it true that Mormons have special magic under their underwear that they wear at all times?
I wonder what magic they do.
This garment is only strictly required when entering a temple, but wearing it whenever possible is encouraged. Okay, so they don't have to always wear it. It's encouraged.
Yeah, I mean,
like religious garments in other faiths, different people take different attitudes towards them. They aren't considered magical, but by most Mormons. They aren't considered magical by most Mormons, though.
They are or not.
And then one person said, I used to be a Mormon. I can't answer this. They are called garments, and they are blessed to offer protection for the wearer, much like Vikings used to wear wards for protection.
I firmly believe that there's...
silly? Yes. However, so is believing in all the powerful imaginary friends. So yeah, people...
I firmly believe that...
They call them garments.
These underwear, these garments, like if you're about to get into a bar fight and you strip down to Mormon underwear, I think that would protect you.
So they promise to wear them at all times after you've been to the temple. Not wearing them is a sin. They do say they give you protection. My family thinks they do. That's what one person said. I wore them every day of my life between the ages of 21 and 35 until I got myself out of that cold.
Well, moving on.
Yeah. Hey, Reddit, you can get some wild stuff from there.
Dude, I am going to buy you some Mormon underwear for Christmas.
Please.
You have to wear them.
I'll do an episode of them.
Do a full episode Mormon underwear. Is that that's a little sacrilegious, isn't it?
Probably so.
Good, let's do it.
We're gonna put this. We're gonna put an umbrella about this or something.
We're gonna have to. The Mormon underwear.
Somebody said I have special magic underwear that gives me 20% spell damage.
Oh man, we're not laughing at anybody's religion.
These are just idiots on Reddit.
Trust me, I grew up Catholic, and all we did was drink wine, stand up, sit down, fight.
That's right. Dude, I never knew about this.
Dude, if you don't know about Mormon underwear, I'm glad we could be here together for you to learn about it. Magical garments.
Wow.
Anyway, that's enough about underwear. How was Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was good, man. We stayed in town. Smoked a turkey and a ham on the new Rectech.
Nice.
And we hung out at the Mowbrays. And it was good, man. Ashley cooked like a big beef tenderloin. It was really good.
I love a beef tenderloin.
No, dude, we had some good food. It was we had a lot because I did a ham on a whim because they had when you bought a ham at HEB, you got a free turkey. I was like, well, shit, might as well do both.
Depends on how much the ham was.
$20.
Oh, that's a
pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah, so I was like, man, you can't beat it, dude. That's a good little coupon from the HEB.
Yeah, I like that.
What'd you do, man? How's your first Thanksgiving?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what. This might have been one of the best Thanksgivings I've ever had.
Really?
Other than not being around my son for the actual Thanksgiving day, that was the only negative. I did not fret about having to make plans with anybody. I didn't have to be anywhere.
Yeah.
I didn't have to jump on a flight to fly somewhere to do this, to be back, to to have all of this camaraderie with family that I see once a year. I went over to my dad and my stepmom's house. They cooked steaks and potatoes. I ate, I watched football, and I went home. It was glorious.
We and Chris talked about the other day. Like, I'm not a fan of Thanksgiving food. It's overrated.
I'm glad you said that.
I'd be good with steaks.
Dude, I'm really not a fan of Thanksgiving food.
No,
turkey is, look, fried turkey, look, it's good, but
if it's so good, why wouldn't you eat it more than once a year? I don't give a shit about it.
It's not really my thing.
I could go without it. Like, so that's why I was like,
I don't like stuffing.
We didn't have any stuffing this year.
I'm not a big fan of stuffing. The cranberry sauce.
I will say Adam's mom has a stuffing recipe that is the shiz, though.
I've always had it out of the box. I never had some custom made.
Dude, they smoke the turkey. It's a whole process. One I'll never try to do myself because it's a lot. But dude, it is. And I never was a stuffing fan until I started hanging out with Adam's family for like holidays.
Yeah.
Dude, that's good stuff. But didn't have any this year, so. But yeah, it was good, man. It was they said school was out this week, so we had a lot going on. Went to the Usher concert the other night. That was talk about people watching. You seen some outfits there, bro.
Oh, I guarantee it.
You saw some outfits. It was pretty wild.
Did it start at 7 o'clock?
No, he didn't start till 9.
On the dot?
No, that's a good Usher pun.
Yeah. I don't know. It just came to me,
It should have. God damn, why didn't he do that?
He didn't sing. Did he sing the song?
Oh no, he definitely sang the song.
Yeah,
that's one of his most popular songs.
If you're Usher, you just like if I was Usher, everything would be 7 o'clock. What time you want to meet up? 7 o'clock on the dot. What time's your baby being born? 7 o'clock on the dot.
Yeah, I would make sure everything happens at 7 p.m.
Everything's at 7 p.m. Or yeah, I mean, you could even if you want to do early.
He never verified in the song if it was PM or AM.
He didn't. I mean, it could be AM or PM. I guess it doesn't really matter.
It might be a morning bird, man. You never know.
It is true. I mean, I think in the song he was talking about going on a date. I would assume that most people go on dates at 7 a.m., but I'm not saying you shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm not against it.
I'm not either.
Get it out of the way.
Yeah. Get back to the house quicker.
Yeah, no kidding. Speaking of dating, are you going to go to date naps?
Date naps?
Are you going to get on any dating apps?
Oh, absolutely not.
No?
No, that would give me way too much.
Magnus, delete that profile.
That would give me so much anxiety, dude. No, I'm not going to get on dating apps.
No? I figured you'd get on Christian Mingle.
No, I wouldn't go on that one. That would be false advertisement. So let's talk about dating apps real quick. There's something inside of me that says like if that's the new way to meet somebody.
I mean, I think that's the statistics show, like out of couples that have met, it's a staggering number that met from dating apps.
I'm old fashioned. Like I want to meet somebody.
Meet up in high school again, like you did.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. I want to be like at HEB, and the next thing you know,
y'all each grab a cucumber together,
or an eggplant.
Oh.
And then the sparks fly, and you go from there. The dating app stuff gets me a little nervous in the way that I think it'll make me go a little crazy. Yeah. Like I'd be like,
well, I mean, you'll keep your grinder, but I don't worry about the other ones.
that one. Yeah, I'm part owner in Grindr.
That one's keep saying. I've been active for years. So.
No, but I think like you get on Tinder and things like that, and I hear all these stories about what happens on Tinder. It's like you swipe right, next thing you know, you're meeting up with some girl. You don't even get her real name. You take her back to the house, and bang, boom, bang, and the next thing you know, she's having a kid. You don't know what to do, and then you just back out. And you're like, all right, let's get back on Tinder to get another one.
I think that's an Usher song too.
It's 7 o'clock on the dot.
Dude. Yeah, me and you've talked about this like off camera, just like. Going through what you were going through, we were just kind of talking about. I was like, I mean, you're together a long time. Like, even me and Crystal have been together since we were 19.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine, like, because you see how crazy it is now.
Yeah.
The dating scene, how it's, these are more like hookup apps, but like I couldn't imagine, it'd be scary to think about how you meet and stuff, unless you meet through friends and things like that. Then
that's the way. If I'm gonna meet somebody, it's gonna be something natural through a friend relationship or like at an event. Like I go to cook-offs a lot, maybe meet somebody at there. I will say that I'm not looking. But maybe the time happens. I do want you to auction me off.
We'll do that.
I want to do a date auction. I think that'd be great.
Like win a date with Tad Hamilton. We're gonna do one,
and we can donate the money to charity.
All right, we'll do it.
Why are you laughing, Magnus?
Magnus thinking how much money he's got to spend on. He wants to date you.
Yeah, that's getting weird. What's so funny?
No, I'm trying to remember. What was that movie where they go to auction somebody off and they go for like $5?
Oh,
what was that? That one movie.
You think he'd get $5?
No, is it like Steve Buscemi gets auctioned off or whatever?
Isn't that Lampoon's
I can't remember which one.
Animal House? Yeah, that was Animal House.
No, it was a newer. The one I'm thinking of is a newer movie. Never mind.
All right. Well, anyway, I hope that I can bring more than $5. It just depends on who's bidding.
$20 right here.
$20 is $20.
Yeah. I'll throw 25 in there. Let's see what you're working with.
I'll do a lot for $25.
I bet, dude. In this economy?
Hey, the economy's going to get better.
I mean, I think that's what America voted for, is hoping that that's the case.
I hope so too. Hope that is the case. But in the meantime,
You know one way you can save money though?
how's that?
Going to Bogey Bros.
You're damn right you can.
Dude, right now the holiday sale, buy 2 get 1 free. Buy 2 polos, get 1 free. Buy 2 hats, get 1 free. But you can't mix match.
Don't mix match.
Magnus, I know he'll try to beat the system.
He always does.
But yeah, so Bogey Bros are our new sponsor. We're excited to have these guys on. I'm wearing one of their new T-shirts right now. Bogey Bro Golf Company. Vaughn's got their polo on, the hidden words.
The word search.
The word search. If you look in there real close, you see words that say nice hole,
Nice hole.
wood, balls,
Back door. Shanked it or yanked it.
Yanked, yeah.
long shaft.
Tap it.
Dude, those shirts are great because you wear that and if you didn't look close enough, it's just like a nice shirt with a bunch of letters on it.
So I played golf yesterday and wore the I never pull out shirt. And
Yeah.
somebody's like, I really like that shirt. And I was like, oh, really? Got it close to him, showed it to him. And they go, oh, that says I never pull out. I'm like, yes, but you thought it was a good looking shirt. And they're like, it is a good looking shirt.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah. So.
It's the beauty of them, man. They're not boring.
And they feel even better.
Oh, they absolutely do.
They do fit the best. They got great material. But like I said, yeah, Bogey Bros is now the show sponsor for the Dale Not Dale podcast. So like I said, don't buy the boring polos that you just see, but if you go to any local golf course or event, you're going to see somebody in a Bogey Bros shirt or hat
100%, yeah.
all the time. Especially like the I Tap That or I Never Pull Out or the I Love Cart Girls. That's a popular one.
Yeah.
I think you can get one of those now.
I've always loved
I
Cart
have
Girls,
to.
though.
I have to.
I mean, some of them.
But yeah, they do that. Great shirts and stuff for men, hats. I got the new visor. I'm gonna wear that next episode. And then they just launched their women's line. They have a ton of like women's polos, and I know Kiki's got one. She's got one with like tequila bottles all over it. That's pretty cool. And they have all the crazy designs that they have for men. They got some specific for women. They got a bunch of eggplants on one of them.
Yes.
I bought that for Vaughn.
I did buy some of the women's polos. They fit well.
Yeah.
I'm large in women's.
They're more fitted to his frame.
Yeah.
But yeah, so go to Bogey Bros. We got the link. I put the link on our Dale Not Dale podcast and my personal in my bio.
Mm-hmm.
So when these episodes start coming out, you're hearing these episodes, we'll share on our story as well. So make sure when you go, if you follow that link, you'll buy through that link. And what that does, it gives credit to the podcast, which helps us with them being our sponsor. Shows them good faith that we are bringing new customers to them.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, we're trying to get more money from these guys.
I'm trying to get more money from them. Yeah.
Yeah. So we gotta sell some. We gotta sell some shirts so we can get some money from them. So, but like I said, take advantage of the holiday sale.
Absolutely.
It's not a bad deal.
No, it's really not.
3 shirts for the price of 2.
Yeah, and they're good quality too.
Great quality. We just played golf with John. I think we talked about it last time. We just played golf with John. These guys are super cool. I mean, they are a local business. The guy's out of Spring, but like I said, man, there's 2 owners, and obviously they got people that work on the warehouse and do things. But like I said, it's really 2 guys. It's not some big box store.
Yeah.
These guys are just out there trying to make a good living.
John's an ex-firefighter.
Yep, he's an ex-firefighter. You did ask him if he missed that. He said he misses that.
He said he does. Yeah.
He's like I think he's in Spring.
Yep.
Yeah, he was a firefighter for like 20 years, huh? Something like that.
I think it was a while. Yeah.
And then he finally retired from that a couple years ago. Whenever Bogey Bros really took off, but go help them guys out. Help the podcast out. We would appreciate it.
And he's going to be making the shirt that I suggested.
Oh, yeah.
The Bro Down shirt.
We can need to think of some new ideas also, just so we can try to get one made to where it's like a D&D collab shirt.
I'm sure you won't do that, but we'll do that.
I bet if we come up with a good idea.
Okay, so you're not saying like put D&D.
No.
Okay.
Like, I'm saying it'd be like, we can name it and it'd be like our shirt that we brought to market through them, obviously.
Yes.
But there'll be something that we can help push and something that we have our name on, like not real name on, but
yeah, like an idea.
Yeah, our idea.
Like the Bro Down shirt.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the Bro Down shirt, but yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
I said that.
Docking.
He didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
It was a little too much. Yeah.
He didn't want to be inappropriate.
Yeah, I mean they do have a line.
And they did. There's a line. The unfortunate part is finding where that line is because it's always cross.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, guys, you can't do that.
Yeah, but it's all good. So yeah, we're glad to have them on as the podcast sponsor.
Yep.
I think it'll be fun. I hope we'll do some content with them guys soon. We need to do some stuff with them. It'll be fun.
It would be. Will be. They're horrible at golf, though.
Yeah, they're terrible. They're on brand.
Jeez.
But they look good while they're doing it.
They do.
That's very true.
Look good, play bad. That's one of their sayings.
Yep.
Because they're rotten.
Oof. God bless them. I mean, I think I'd quit if I were them.
Dude, I'm a pretty good golfer. Every time I play with them, I play terrible because I played in my competition. So I was like,
it's like you're a professional athlete and you go to the Special Olympics, and you can't just show these fools up. You know, you gotta really tailor it back in. That's how I feel playing golf with him.
I can just shake his head back there.
I mean, the whole time I played right-handed, he didn't even know it.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. So that was our Bogey Bro ad read.
That was
per contract.
Yeah.
All right, we're done. We get the fun stuff out. We get that out of the way.
When do you start decorating for Christmas?
Crystal didn't start. Well, she's actually starting tomorrow. So
okay, so she was somebody that's normal.
She was waiting until yeah, she wants. Well, I think she probably would have done it this past week, but whenever the kids are out of school and they're here, it's like she likes to have her time to herself and get the house done, which is good because I don't have to do anything with it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, there's some people like, dude, I know we talk about magnets. I mean, they start the hour after trick-or-treating's done.
A lot of people started doing that. Like, they hit November 1st and they start decorating. Like, I get it. The idea of getting in the holiday spirit, I totally support that with some people. But a lot goes so far overboard, in my opinion. Like, they legitimately, freak out about it. Like, we got to do this. And they look so stressed out trying to put everything together. Like, got to get the Christmas lights up. We got to do this. We got to do that. We got to do this. And it's like, calm down. Hold up. You're supposed to enjoy.
We just got our Christmas lights put up on the outside of our house.
Yeah. You didn't do that yourself?
No.
Oh, God, no.
And Crystal was like the last 2 weeks, she's like, I haven't heard from the guy yet that does them. And then, dude, the next morning after Thanksgiving, he texts that morning, hey, I'm coming today. Boom. And so I was like, at least he's got some principles, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
He stands behind, hey, let's get through Thanksgiving. Let's be thankful.
Yep.
Then that's, then it's time for Santa.
Yeah, that's very true. That is very true. So I obviously don't decorate for Christmas, but the home that I live in, which is owned by my dear friends, they do decorate, and they put up.
They probably go all out.
They did. They definitely do. So I've got lights that you wouldn't believe. I mean, you can Elon.
Oh, they even decorate that.
Oh,
that place too?
Every single one of their houses.
Yeah.
Every one of them, they go all out on Christmas lights. So I've got lights on the house, which it's a lot. And I was talking to them about, like, I was like, guys, y'all don't have to decorate that. Like, if you're not going to use it, like, don't do that for me by any means. And they're like, no, it's not for you. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So, guess what they did?
So.
I'm pretty excited about this, and people are going to probably get pissed off, but I don't care. As a joke, because they called me the Grinch. So Chasen, who's one of my best friend's wives, she ordered a 20-foot tall black Santa Claus to put in the front yard.
Yeah. I love that.
And I'm gonna have that thing out there proudly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna love that. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Can't wait to see a picture of that.
Well, it's gonna be this year's gonna be diversity, so we're gonna have a good diversity Christmas.
How are you at holidays? Are you a Christmas spirit kind of guy or no? You don't seem to be.
Not. I mean, it depends on. No. I like. So I like the time around Christmas where I feel like most people are in a good mood. So I like that portion. I do enjoy watching other people enjoy Christmas. I do enjoy watching other people buying gifts and things like that. It's just not something that I enjoy personally.
Yeah.
I don't, despise Christmas or anything, but I'm just not a Christmas guy. I don't like to wake up early on Christmas morning. I'll do it because of my child, but other than that, no, I'm not a Christmas spirit guy.
Really?
I like Christmas food.
I enjoy Christmas. All the Christmas movies, all that. I'm into it.
Yeah.
I've always have though.
I've never. I mean, I like Christmas movies. I don't like Christmas music.
You don't? You never listen to NSYNC Christmas?
No, I have not.
NSYNC Christmas is a masterpiece.
Okay, I'm gonna probably listen to that.
Dude, it's great. Justin Bieber Christmas ain't bad either.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip those.
Why, dude? You don't like the Mariah Carey? I seen the other day, like, she makes like $2.3 million every year annually from the "All I Want for Christmas" song that she recorded. What, in the '90s, probably? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. That's the Christmas song just drives me nuts.
Yeah, I actually like Christmas music.
And I see that a lot of people start stressing out around Christmas to get presents and stuff like that. Let's talk about Black Friday.
Black Friday's not the same as it used to be.
Black Friday now is a scam. It's a full-blown scam.
People start Black Friday sales like in middle of November.
I mean, they'll show, like I purposely did this because I have a lot of time on my hands on the weekends because, I live out in the middle of nowhere with nobody. And I was looking at like these sales they were running, and it's like, you're going to get $700 off. Okay, that sounds phenomenal. So it's $700 off the retail price. So let's say it was $2,000, you get $700 off. That was the retail price. Fast forward or rewind to a month prior. They didn't use the retail price. They used the same price it was with $700 off. So let's say if it was $1,300, it was $1,299 before Black Friday, and then on Black Friday it was $2,000, get $700 off.
Well, it's psychology, dude. It's just all it is.
Plus, it's like the last year's model, so they're getting rid of all the old stuff for cheap.
Yeah,
they had to make room for it on the shelves.
And they gotta.
Yeah, but you're 100% right.
It's like people really think they're getting great deals on this stuff. I mean, and I'm sure there's some great deals out there. Bogey Bros has a great deal. They don't run their shirts that cheap all the time. But I know people who will literally do Thanksgiving, get done with Thanksgiving, and then stay up all night shopping. Like they will literally shop all night.
Yeah, that's not a big thing anymore.
And what's tomorrow? Cyber Monday?
Yeah.
What the hell's that? Is that the Black Friday for internet?
We have Black Friday, then you have Small Business Saturday, which I support that one.
I support that.
And then they have Cyber Monday.
Okay. So at what point are we all going to come together and say, you know what? This might just be a way to commercialize Christmas.
Well, that's what they do.
Okay.
I think everybody is in agreement with that, but everybody wants to think they're getting a deal.
They're just not getting a deal.
I know, but it's just...
Y'all are both in sales. You know people make emotional decisions. They don't make logical, rational decisions in sales a lot of times.
But every time...
In big sales, maybe, but retail...
No,
sales.
even a lot of sales is based off emotion.
But I really hope that they're thinking logically. I mean, yeah, I know there's a lot of people that think emotionally. But I would rather them think logically just for their own sake, because they've got to live the rest of their life having to go through.
Yeah, they justify post-sale. They justify the sale.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they make themselves feel like, well, I deserve it. I've earned it.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Did you buy any Christmas presents yet?
Yeah. I bought something for Kenzie and Crystal like literally 3 weeks ago on this website just so it'd be in time. Nothing. Wasn't because of a deal or nothing. It was just more something I saw online. I was like,
Yeah, you bought it on Temu?
Yeah.
Have you ever bought anything off Temu?
No.
I don't even know what Temu is.
It's just a cheap China site kind of thing.
Like a cheap like a Alibaba?
Like Wish. I don't know if did Wish go away?
It may be Temu now.
Yeah, they probably rebranded.
It's like Make-A-Wish.
But all the Wish stuff's funny because they had all those memes that had to hurt them. They're like, they call everything the Wish version. If you see something like crappy, like they got such a bad rap, but it's just junk. Because I get those emails all the time. Oh, you get a free $1,000 off right now from Temu, and it's just like you gotta like. I looked at it one time. It's just a bunch of trinkets. It's nothing of substance.
I'm wondering with all the tariffs that Trump's talking about putting in, if all that stuff importing from China is going to be a lot more expensive.
I tell you what, that's probably. I mean, like he said the thing about Mexico and Canada. Like Justin Trudeau was coming down to Mar-a-Lago to meet with him because like what they're going to do to Canada. I don't know what we get from Canada. Maple syrup. What the hell? What do we get from them?
Crown Royal.
Crown Royal.
What do we get from the maple syrup? Do they make maple syrup in Canada?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
The good stuff.
I didn't know that.
Now it's going to be 10% higher.
I saw there was like a $800 billion.
What do we get imported from Canada?
Probably a lot of stuff.
I don't know.
Look that up. I don't know. I mean, because
they're actually a big exporter. It's not oil.
I mean, there is a lot of oil up there. Because like the Keystone Pipeline was coming from there, wasn't it?
It's coming from Alaska.
Oh.
Or Siberia, maybe.
Like a lot of automotive parts, crude oil, electronics, gold, forestry products like wood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boring country.
Yeah, lots of fish.
Fish, yes. Fish. I can see that. Fish.
Yeah, I don't eat fish.
Coffee, tea, spices, and tools and stuff.
Yeah.
Leather, animal.
Tax them.
Yeah.
Animal gut, like cat gut for tennis rackets?
Cat gut?
They use gut. It's synthetic. Yeah, they use that for strings.
They use cat's guts for strings on the
$2 billion.
It is synthetic stuff. I don't know. I didn't know it was from cat guts.
Oh, God. So you mean to tell me vegans can't play tennis?
Nope.
Are you allowed to use animal byproducts as a vegan? Like,
dude, I bet they use stuff that don't even know it's got animal byproducts in it.
Oh, don't you know that? Don't you know that?
You know, I went vegan one time for 3 weeks. I'll tell you about that.
No.
During COVID? Yeah, I did.
Why?
I watched that Game Changer, a documentary on Netflix about it. So I was like, man, I'm going to try this. And like, dude, literally like the first week or so, I really did feel less bloat, stuff like that. I was like, I'm going to try this out. And just to do it. I mean, I just did it. Then the hardest part was cutting out cheese.
God, I love cheese.
Because even like having cheese on stuff is like that gives extra flavor, But I was able to do it, and then like we don't have many. It's hard to get good protein in you without having meat. Obviously, that's the best source of protein. But as it got like the second weekend, like I found myself like trying to fill myself up with the lack of protein with carbs, and I was like, okay, well, this is not a good idea, and that's when I stopped it because like, okay, this is can't be sustainable,
Quitter.
Yeah, but I was like, I did feel good. I mean, initially I did, like the first week or so, I was like, because just stuff it may have been placebo effect too, but
did you find yourself eating a lot less because there wasn't as much for you to eat?
No, because you get more satiated from protein, like you can eat more protein. I don't remember how I felt. Like I ate a lot of black beans, a lot of those like freaking veggie patties, which I love those. Like
those are good.
First veggie burgers, I'm not gonna lie, those are really better than some burgers I eat at other places. I get a veggie burger at Tookie's.
I eat at a vegan restaurant about twice a week now that I have this new office. I'm going to give them a shout out. It's called Callie's in Tomball, Texas. It is
good.
So good.
What do you get there?
So I get there's something called the Tostada Tower, and then I get these tacos. They're spicy sausage tacos. Now you think the sausage is meat. It's not. It's eggplant. It is really, really good.
I try it.
They have hibiscus tea.
I like that. You get that at Jason Deli.
I normally get that, but no, it's actually really good. Beans. I mean, there's obviously beans.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it was really the hardest part was cutting out the cheese. That was tough, dude. That was the one thing I was like, I didn't crave meat. Like I wasn't like it was more of the cheese. I was like, oh man, that's tough. And egg, I like eating eggs and can't eat eggs.
I love eggs.
So I was like, it's different. But I mean, there's some people that do it their whole life. I mean,
to each his own. I am a meat eater.
No, yeah, definitely.
I just don't understand vegans. Like if it's an unfertilized chicken egg, it's going to go to waste. Eat it.
No, don't
matter.
Don't bark at me, dude.
I don't get it.
I'm not fighting for them. But they still come from an animal.
What do you give the chicken some feed? Make it mutual?
I mean, chickens aren't eating chicken nuggets.
It's going to go to waste.
All right, we're going to make you a vegan for a week.
Can't do it, dude.
Well, you've just desecrated the vegans.
Yeah, you'd piss them all off.
You're pissing them all off.
Now the vegans are going to come after us.
You know how
luckily they don't have any muscles to like attack.
You know how angry vegans can get?
No.
They ain't had meat in years.
Yeah, and meat, yeah.
Dude, I got no beef.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but yeah, I did do it. That is a good documentary, though. Game Changer.
Game Changer.
On Netflix. It's a pretty good documentary. Just kind of open your eyes to some stuff, but I think it's still, you can spin that however you want. I mean, obviously that was produced and put together by that community.
Yeah.
So, obviously...
That was their propaganda.
They can, yeah, exactly. So, they can spin it however they want. I'm sure there is some nuggets of truth in there, but best source of protein is going to be from beef, chicken, things like that, and fish.
The good news is the average lifespan of a person is living longer every year. We've increased like 2 years over the last 20.
Really?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'm never going to get there, but I'll take it. My grandma just turned 95.
Really?
94. Dude, she's like still healthy.
Dang. What does she do?
What do you mean? What does she do? She's retired.
No, what's her secret? Does she do anything different, or does she just?
I don't know. Her mom died at 103.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Honestly, I think it's 99% genetics.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. It's just genetics. Like all the men in my family, they die of heart disease, heart failure. I think that's probably how I'm going to go out. So I'm getting geared up for that.
At least you know. Ever get your heart checked?
No. I've never gotten my heart checked.
No?
I mean, what would trigger? Can you just go to the doctor and say, hey, check my heart?
Yeah, I mean, you can say, I have our family history is X, they can check for that stuff. They can check for blockage and all kind of different things.
Oh no, I have not.
Yes, I mean, just like if you had a history of skin cancer or whatever, you want to get involved with that. Like you want to check and see what your like they have all these tests they can do now.
Maybe I need to do that.
I'll go with you.
You want to get it done together?
Yeah.
Okay.
A twofer.
Knew we can get a discount that way.
Yeah, if y'all wear tuxedos, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Step brothers.
when are you supposed to get a colonoscopy? Is it 40 or 50? If you're
Well, they do that. They can do that now by blood. They don't have to stick your finger in your butt anymore.
No, that's your prostate.
Oh.
Colonoscopy is for colon cancer.
Oh, the colonoscopy. Okay.
It says they recommend you getting it by at least 50.
By
Okay,
50. So I think you should go get that done earlier.
I'll do it. I want to do one of those things where they clean you out.
Dude, I will totally. I'm not kidding.
What's that called? Colonic?
It's colonics. Yeah.
The colon cleansing?
I'll do
Dude,
that.
I would totally do. Can we do it in the same room?
Will you film us?
What? Why?
We'll wear tuxedos.
You can't say no. You don't have to look at the poop chute. Although they do have like this clear glass that you can watch all the waste go through.
Yeah, I definitely want to see
That's
that.
what I'm like imagining filming right now.
Dude,
It's
I guarantee you, I will swallow some stuff and you'll be like, wow, look at that. It's a micro machine.
Yeah, like how'd that get up there?
I'm just probably going to ingest instead of like, insert it.
I remember that jackass when Ryan Dunn gets a matchbook or whatever, shoves it up his butt. And
He went to the X-ray.
Was it Ryan Dunn? No.
He's like, I went to a party last night.
So Steve-O was supposed to do it, but I guess something about Steve-O's dad actually was like...
His dad would have disowned him.
His dad was like, Steve-O, you do that, it's over. Like, I'm going to completely disown
That's where
you.
he crossed the line.
Yes. So Ryan Dunn did it. Yeah, he did.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Did you ever watch that last Jackass, the 3D one?
I did.
Dude, those are great movies, man.
They are. Those I can't believe none of them are all of them are still alive. Well, other than Ryan Dunn. But he didn't. What I'm saying is, they didn't. None of them died doing any of those stunts.
No.
And the injuries they did have were like stunts that you wouldn't even think of. Like, how could they get injured doing that?
You definitely think you got to shorten your lifespan by that, though.
I don't know.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, I would guess. So one of the things
Just the trauma to your body, the stuff they did.
Well, sobriety helped a lot of them.
Yeah.
Steve-O's sober. Bam is he's back and forth.
Dude, my favorite show was that Viva La Bam show with his Uncle Don Vito.
Oh, Vito's great.
And what he'd do with his Phil and April, his parents.
Yeah. If his dad's probably the nicest man on the face of the earth. Phil.
He just run there and punch all over him.
Would he be on the toilet? You just go and slap him.
I mean,
his dad had a good sense of humor about it.
Yeah, no. I mean, hey, MTV's paying you, dude. I'd get away from shit too.
Yeah, that was a good show. It was
and his dad was massive.
He was massive. He was mean to his dad.
Yeah.
I could never do that. Even if MTV paid me, I wouldn't be mean to my dad.
Yeah, I'm sure he just did all that crap even before, and they just have cameras on him now, you know?
I mean, you would think his dad would just be like, stop, like, hey, you're getting kicked out of my house.
Yeah.
I saw some home videos. Like, they were they were a really loving family. He was very supportive. And they just kind of played it up for the cameras, I think.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Like, he had a great sense of humor about it.
It's still a TV show at the end of the day, so you got to have...
like, put that tattoo in Vito's, like, that dent in his back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that crater.
I can't believe some of the stuff they did to
They always ruined his cars.
Yeah.
He's always having to buy a new car.
Oh, when he put the sunroof in that Lamborghini with the Sawzall.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, they're
great shows.
Great shows.
They don't make them like that anymore.
No, they don't. It's too offensive now.
I don't know. Elon Musk tweeted today. He said cancel culture is canceled.
Dude, I don't want to get all into politics, but I already kind of like what we're seeing here.
Yeah.
A lot of crazy stuff going on.
It's been a lot.
It's been a lot.
It's been a lot in a short amount of time.
And I love Elon Musk. I don't care what anyone says. I wasn't gonna think anything. It's not gonna make me think any different about him.
He's a genius.
He's a once in a lifetime, a generational talented mind, like an Aristotle.
You seen he was going to try to buy MSNBC?
I did. Yeah. He said how much. I
got them all crying too.
Dude, I love that he lives in a $50,000 home. He doesn't. Obviously, he has his own jet, but that's because.
But he said he sleeps up at.
He sleeps at the launch place.
Yeah, at the SpaceX deal. Most of the time, they said he's got like a little mini house out there on it or something like that. I think they said
it's a $50,000 home. He's like, I don't need much. It's like,
and he's one of the top Diablo players in the world, which is crazy that he has time to play video games and be really good at it.
I don't even know what Diablo is.
It's like I don't play it.
It's a computer game, right?
It's a super nerdy game, but
it's like Joe Rogan. He was a big Quake player.
Yeah. But that's crazy. He is like number 6 in the world.
But
he's so smart. I mean, you got to think that plays into a factor.
He's a strategy. He's a full-blown savant, which is amazing. And then they're creating this. One of the things that I think people need to understand, they're creating Doge, right? Which is Department of Governmental Efficiency. So there's one little catch. It is not a government entity. So you can't just say, hey, this is what we do, and we just fire all these people. That has to become a government entity, and the only way to do that is through Congress. So it's not like, a lot of this stuff of what they say is, hey, we're going to go in and we're going to take the Department of Justice, we're going to strip it down, blah, blah, blah. They legally cannot do that.
It has to be passed to be able to...
Yeah.
Okay.
And John's about to pull something up, and he's going to talk something like the Fed, right?
No, but they talked to Ron Paul, the GOAT.
Okay.
Of the champion of liberty,
yeah.
Ron Paul. They talked to him about decreasing government size, because what you're talking about is right. They create these government agencies, but then they have to be funded. Doge doesn't have to be funded. Think of it like an oversight committee.
Right.
What they're going to do is
like a board.
Yeah, and they're going to audit government agencies and go, what would you say you do here?
Okay, to see if it's just not wasted tax dollars.
And as somebody who has worked for a government agency before, there's tons of waste. It's like what he did to Twitter. He fired like 80% of people, and it still worked.
Yeah.
There's a lot of waste.
Could you imagine being one of those government employees, and I know they're out there, where you legitimately don't do anything? You just get a check. Like you don't even have to show up to an office. You're just on somebody's payroll, and they don't even know you're there.
Yeah, it's called white collar welfare. That's what they call it. Government jobs like that.
Oh my God.
That's what it's called.
Are they hiring?
Yeah, I'll take one of those jobs.
I'll take a couple of them.
What's the pay?
Yeah, like work 2 jobs remotely.
It's more so the pension and the benefits.
Yeah, no kidding.
So yeah, there's been a lot of crazy things going on in the world.
Well, it's like Elon Musk has already talked about it. You give these guys like a year severance package, like they're paid for a year, but that job goes away. It doesn't need to exist. There's lots of government jobs that don't need to exist, and it doesn't mean you're fired and you're off on the streets. You'll get a severance package, but not forever. You got to find a new job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be a good transition. It'll be healthy. I mean, people who know there's waste, they need to be freed up.
Well, the crazy thing is they're going to expose that because either the American people don't even know how much is being wasted. I mean, they've had these things come out about this money they spend on all kind of stuff, like to bring high-speed internet to freaking rural parts of America and this and all these millions of dollars they spent.
$2.2 billion a year is spent on maintenance for buildings that the government owns that is not even, has nobody in them.
Wow. That's a lot of money.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Could you imagine how cool it'd be to demolish those buildings, like build something that's worth something?
Yeah, exactly. There's tons of this stuff, but there's a lot of people whose jobs depend on this, so they perpetuate this wastefulness. Once you realize how much money you'll save in taxes, and we can start lowering our deficit, we'll be in a lot better shape as a country.
Well, I think that's the hope for everybody. Let's talk about college football.
Yeah, let's do. Golly.
Jesus Christ.
I was sitting there just trying to compliment the United States. Here you go off on some tangent about freaking Elon
goddamn
Musk.
metal helmet again in here.
Jesus, get the foil.
I'm glad we could beat OU for you guys since y'all are terrible at Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State, man, that's just a sad deal.
Dude, did you watch the UT A&M game?
I did, and it did not go the way I wanted it to.
Oh, I was pulling for UT. I want UT to win national championship.
I definitely don't. I'm a UT hater.
UT's defense is stout.
No, they're good. That's a good team.
It's a good team.
Yeah, when you can pay them, it's easy.
Oh, well, I mean, they didn't make the rules.
No, they didn't.
I'm not even a UT fan. I was pulling for them over A&M though, but because I didn't want A&M to get the SEC championship game, just to get smoked by Georgia and them thinking that they should be in the college football playoff. They shouldn't. They're out of there for a reason. They're done.
Yeah.
And then LSU. Dude, this is the craziest year of college football I've ever seen. These like the Ohio State.
Getting beat by Michigan?
Yep. And then we got stomped by Bama.
Yeah.
Bama gets stomped by OU.
Yeah.
And we beat the shit out of OU. It's like, but it's just like all year. They've had all kind of these crazy upsets this year.
I will say that this year has been a odd down year for me on college football. I did not know how big of an impact. I knew that this NIL stuff was going to be a big deal. I did not see it being as big of a deal as it is.
It's turned into. I mean, they offered Bryce Underwood $10.4 million to go to Michigan.
That's crazy.
17 years old. He's going to go there.
It's just crazy. I mean, you're taking away the fun.
He was an LSU. He was an LSU commit, like die hard. When they came out and offered him $10.4 million or whatever it was to come there, same day he posted his LSU stuff saying, "Oh, I'm staying LSU." And like the week after we get beat by Bama, he flips to Michigan.
That's just what.
I heard Portnoy was part of that money.
They gotta stop paying. I mean, these kids, they are not old enough to make logical decisions about stuff like this. It's got to stop.
I'm all for them getting paid, but
yeah,
it's got to be some kind of cap.
I'm all for all the college athletes getting paid, but you give a 17-year-old $12 million.
Wait, so the way the NIL works for our viewers, because I know all this, do the colleges have a cap?
No.
There's no regulations on it yet.
There's none.
They're not supposed to use it as a recruiting tool, they say, but obviously it is.
May I use SMU as an example?
Yeah, they were banned for years.
They were banned for years. Now look how good they are. The schools that have copious amounts of money are going to be good at all the sports.
Well, that's why UT, they have some of the biggest pockets in the country.
And it's just, that just is not good. It's just not fair. I mean, I hate to say it. It's just not fair. Because you're now going to get every bit of talent you want. And all these 4-star and 5-star recruits, you're going to get all the 5 stars. And your 4-star recruits, we don't need them. And then they're going to have to go to a crappy school.
But it doesn't always help, though, because you can't just build a team by all the best players and think you have a team. Because that happened to A&M, 2 years ago?
Well, yeah.
Jimbo's last year, they had the number 1 recruiting class in the country, and they spent all this money, and they were trash. They weren't good.
Well, so now they just use the transfer portal, though.
I understand that. But it's still you're building this team. You're building all these great players. That don't mean you have a great team. You can't have 5 Michael Jordans on the court and think they're going to be the best team. It doesn't work like that.
It's like Moneyball. It's about wins. It's not about best players.
You got to build a team. You can't just have a bunch of studs that doesn't always equate to championships. Obviously, you see that. I think the only thing I have liked about it is those big schools that we grew up that were good. The Miamis, the Michigans, all them schools that were big when we were kids that went irrelevant for years. They're back relevant.
Yeah. I've always been a big underdog guy.
I mean, we did that. I mean, 2019, it wasn't NIL, but LSU. I mean, we had all them transfers come in, Joe Burrow, them guys, and we had all them studs. Kind of sold our soul to the devil that year and won the national championship.
I would just love to see an Iowa State win the national championship.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
Or somebody like Central Florida. Or an Oklahoma State.
Never happened.
Yeah, because of the NIL. All the players are just going to be paid to go elsewhere. Do you want to go to Miami, Florida, or do you want to go to Stillwater, Oklahoma? Yeah. Oh, by the way, we'll pay you to go to Miami. $5 million a year.
And they got better strip clubs.
They do. They definitely do. Because I have never been to a strip club in Miami, nor have I been to a strip club in Stillwater, Oklahoma. But there was one. It was called the Dragon's Lair.
I like it.
I never went, but I heard stories.
Dude, back when we were like in our early 20s, like all of our buddies would get married. We would go to New Orleans every year for our every bachelor party. And we'd always end up at the strip clubs over there, dude. In New Orleans, they're wild, too.
New Orleans has some good...
Bourbon Street. If you ever been to Bourbon Street and you listen to this, dude, it is full-on debauchery. And it's just dirty. Everything smells like piss.
Why does it smell like pee?
Just because it's
just dirt?
Dirty and homeless people. And
last time I was there, I saw a woman take a cup. Middle of the street, takes a cup, a red Solo cup, puts it on the ground, and has her friend start peeing in this cup. She's holding this cup as her friend starts peeing in the cup.
Yeah, it's friendship.
And everybody's like, well, what the hell's going on? This is the grossest thing. And I'm wondering, why can't you hold your own cup? You can hold your own cup. You don't have to have your friend hold it. Your legs aren't.
What'd she do after she peed in it?
She drank it. Okay, I made that part up. I don't remember what she did with it.
So it was 2 girls in 1 cup?
Actually, I think she just poured it out.
Was.
I think she poured it out.
What was the point of doing that?
I don't know. That's New Orleans. You don't know why. There's no point to anything.
There's no answers.
Yeah.
I do like New Orleans, man. God, we spent a lot of time partying there in the early years. Because it was about a 2.5 hour drive from Lake Charles, so it wasn't bad.
Was it 4 or 5 hours from here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those.
No, it's 4 hours of Baton Rouge from here, so it's probably about 5.5 hours from here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never driven to New Orleans.
Oh no, it's about 3 hours to New Orleans because 2 hours from Lake Charles to Baton Rouge. So yeah, it's about 3.5 hours. But yeah, I used to work in New Orleans, dude. It was I stayed there a lot, dude. We'd stay. Me and my buddy worked together down there for this lady. Drinking at lunch. That was a normal thing to do. As soon as we get off of work, we'd be in Harris Casino. Like, there's nothing good happening in New Orleans. I mean,
it's
isn't.
Just
purely for party.
There really isn't. And then I love when that like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning they send those little trucks out to pour bleach all over the streets.
Yeah, they just spray them down.
I want to know why it gets so dirty.
Well, there's just alcohol spilled. Just.
Why does it smell like pee though?
I mean,
we got to figure this out. Can you Google that?
Because there's people that pee in those little nooks of like where the.
Yeah, don't they have a lot of horses?
Well, the cops are on horses.
Yeah, so the horses pee all over the place.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
There's a difference between human pee and cow pee, or horse pee.
I mean, I'm sure it still smells like piss.
Oh, they taste different too.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, that's a good time. Good time in New Orleans. That's one of those. Probably wouldn't be a place for me to go anymore. I think I do have to be drunk in order to enjoy New Orleans.
I'm about to say, New Orleans sober would not be fun either.
I don't. Yeah.
There was some cool, if you go on Bourbon, there is some cool spots and stuff, historic places to see and hang out, and like they got good food.
Food's good.
But the main reason most people go to New Orleans is the party.
Yeah. They just use too much celery there. Try to stay away from that. Was it Holy Trinity?
Trinity, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't. No, it's just the Trinity, right? I'm just sitting here, the Holy
Not the
Trinity.
Holy Trinity, yeah.
The Holy Trinity. Sorry.
Trinity.
It's the Trinity. Yeah, if they would take celery out of the Trinity, I'd like it.
Cajun to tell you all about the Trinity, dude.
I know it.
Firm believer.
He's a firm.
He was at that LSU game y'all were talking about, right?
He was there last night, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I cooked a gumbo last night, dude. It was really good.
Seafood gumbo?
No, it's chicken and sausage.
See,
when I do seafood, it's got to be an event. That's $150 on seafood.
Do you like seafood gumbo?
Yeah, when I make it. So I do it with lump crab meat, crawfish tail, shrimp, and then I put the little crab claws in it.
See, I like chicken and sausage gumbo.
You can't go wrong with it. But I'm saying I'll make this. I did make the Cajun Ninja seafood gumbo one time, dude. That was probably one of the best gumbos I've ever had in my life.
Do you put potato salad in your gumbo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to.
Somebody told me about it, and I tried it. It's actually really good.
Yep. You make your rice, make your gumbo, and you put a scoop of potato salad in it.
It's good. It doesn't sound like it mixes, but it does.
Yep. I made potato salad last night too.
Got any leftovers I could try?
Yeah.
Dude, this guy.
Can make you a bowl.
This guy is he's a
I don't think I've ever had it before. I want to try it.
It's good.
You've never had gumbo before?
No, with coleslaw or what do you say?
No, potato salad.
Potato salad?
Yeah, it's good.
My potato salad's really easy too. It's just potatoes, eggs, a little bit of mayonnaise, mustard, and I put a little bit of jalapeno juice, some diced jalapenos in it. It's good. Like you don't want to do too much to it.
I like potato salad from Sam's.
Oh God.
They have great potato salad.
I can't eat the store bought stuff.
All right, I'm gonna make.
They make it too mayonnaisey.
Oh God, no! This one's real mustard.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Well, it's not like you can't taste mustard, but you know what I mean.
It's yellow tint.
I do not like mayonnaise potato salad.
No, I'm not a fan of mayonnaise at all.
Oh, I like mayonnaise.
Dude, Facebook's listening. I just was scrolling through Facebook, and Cajun Ninja makes mayonnaise pancakes.
Dude, Cajun Ninja loves some
listening.
mayonnaise pancakes.
Never had it. I'm sure if he cooks, it's good.
I trust him.
We need to get him in town again so he can do a little cooking, throw down.
Yeah.
I told you did that while back in my company. How we did a golf tournament.
Pastalaya?
He cooked 10 gallons of pastalaya, dude. It was good stuff.
I still haven't had his pastalaya. You know what? Come to think of it, I haven't had a single thing that he's made.
Yeah, he cooked it that one time, and then the last time we cooked it, we just cooked it. We didn't eat it here. We cooked it for the event. I'll get him in town soon. We've been talking about it because I wanted to get him and Misty on me and Crystal's podcast. They haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, that new Trey from the Faye, that Marshland Ranch song. Good, huh?
Yeah, dude. Trey from the Faye got himself a single out there. I liked it a lot.
They recorded 5 or 6 songs.
Yeah.
He sent me a couple little clips like from the studio stuff they did on some of the songs I know of his. And dude, this sounds good. I hope they do well.
I hope they do well too.
They just played a gig this past weekend. They had some car show yesterday, Black Friday at George R. Brown. Some kind of big they've got the big car shows. They had one there, and they played on a stage at the event.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dude, you want to get into car shows?
No.
Me neither. Magnus?
Car show girls?
Dude, I love car show girls. I do.
Hey, you remember who we met a while back at Good Ranchers at Indy 500? Oh, Johnny Louch?
Yeah.
So he's big up with Ithaca, the clothing brand.
Yeah.
And so Bronson, that's all Bronson wears, like those Ithaca, the underwear.
Yeah.
They're like real loud.
Yep.
And so he posted a thing the other day, and I was like, oh man, he posted something about Ithaca. I was like, oh man, the Bronson, my son wears those. And so he just sent me a message like the next day. He's like, hey, I'm going to hook you up. So he's sending Bronson a bunch of their underwear. I was like, hell yeah. Take free.
You going to borrow them?
Yeah.
Nah.
It may fit you little narrow ass.
Hey, come on. I've been working on it.
Are you still working out? Oh, short-lived.
No, I've been walking. I'm still getting out on the grind.
Okay.
I'm being more active, I would say, which has helped a lot. Like I've been doing, I go to the park, walk, think of stuff. Somebody needs to try it. You got to try it. Like just going to walk by yourself and don't look at your phone.
Yeah, I don't look at my phone when I do. I used to do, I would run. I haven't done it in a while. I put that weighted vest on.
A ruck?
No, I wouldn't say a ruck. I would just because the ruck's heavier backpack style thing, but it's similar. But I would just run with that on, walk. Puts about 20 pounds on you.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
No music? You just raw dogging it?
Dude, I raw dog it. Only because of where I'm at. It's on the water, right? So I just get to walk and look at the water and think to myself. Fix all my problems in my head. I don't actually fix them, but it helps me think about them.
You reflect.
I reflect. It's like a good release. I'm being dead serious.
Yeah, Magnus asked something we were gonna talk about too.
Talking about being thankful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are we thankful for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
I'd love you to start.
I'm thankful for this podcast.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bro time.
That's
We're back at it, dude.
that's beautiful.
I am too.
Is it me? My turn?
Now it's your turn.
And there's a lot to be thankful for. I will say this. I'm more so not thankful, but excited to get this year behind me.
I can see that.
This was by far.
Probably felt like 5 years.
It was the fastest, longest year of my entire life. So much so that I don't know how I made it. That's literally don't know how I made it. Like it was. I'm not sitting here trying to pat myself on the back or anything, but I would never wish this year upon anybody. Even my worst enemy wouldn't do it. So I'm thankful that it's coming to a close. Thankful that I'm still somewhat healthy. Thankful for the podcast starting back up. Obviously thankful for my family and my child. Thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for a lot.
Good.
Many, many things. Trying to think what else I'm thankful for.
Bogey Bros?
I'm thankful for Bogey Bros. I've always been thankful for them, so that doesn't even
Me
count.
too. It's a given.
It's about the only good thing and consistent in my life. Always. It's always good.
Go take advantage of their holiday sale.
Yeah, it's buy two, get one free. Don't mix and match. But no, what are you thankful for?
Man, I'm thankful for my family, obviously. Like I said, man, Crystal does a lot for me. I give her a lot of shit. I get a lot of shit on our podcast, on the YouTube comments that I mean to her. I'm like, dude, that's how we talk to each other.
Yeah.
They think me and Magda see these comments sometimes. I'm like, dude, just, it's just how we are. But thankful for her, my kids, obviously my health. But like I said, I'm thankful for the podcast. Thankful to get this back. Really thankful for Magnus. He does a lot, and he's the backbone, dude. So he's been our dude. It's been almost 2 years now, huh? About 2 years he's been.
Yeah, I want to say it was the Grayson B.
It's been 2 years.
Fall or Christmas?
It's almost 2 years.
Yeah.
It was around before that. So yeah, it's been 2 years. So like I said, man,
I'm thankful for you, Magnus.
having the mag with us. But yeah, like I think having the bro time back, us doing this kind of stuff, and like what's to come, and like just being excited about getting this going again, and like making it fun again, like we talked about. Super thankful for that. I think it's a good mind cleanse for us.
Mm-hmm.
We can kind of come in here, shoot the shit, be dudes, pick on Vaughn. It's always fun.
No, I thoroughly enjoy it. No, sadly, that's something I'm thankful for. People picking on me, it means they love me. I'm a glutton for it.
Yeah, but no, like I said, it's good to do it, man. But like I said, hey, we do have a lot to be thankful for because it's been a tough few years, for everybody.
Yeah.
Even out in the world, So that we're all good. Horizon's looking good for everybody. Looks like we might get a lot of things back going in the country that'll be better. That's what everybody's hoping for.
Yeah.
So on either side of whatever the side you fall on, I think everybody can at least feel like there is some hope coming. Like, okay, hey, it's a change. Change is always good. It's tough to take. But like I said, man, all you can do is either way, if your candidate won or didn't win, you got to just like, okay, it's part of it. Move on. You can't control it.
We're all on the same plane, and
we can't control any of that.
Nobody should wish for the captain to crash.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, a lot to be thankful for, man.
Absolutely. What else we got going on? I'm trying to think here. Oh, during this podcast, it just came to mind. So I know we're working kind of on a clothing brand at one point that's on and off and on and off, which, that's a hard thing to do. But what about a clothing brand called Black Friday?
There we go. Black Friday deals.
Black Friday deals. We never change We never change the price. You just say, "Hey, we're having Black Friday sale."
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Just have like a super high MSRP, and then we have our margins set where the price.
We're not doing this trickery, this treason. We're just going to put the price. Hey, no matter what day, this shirt, $39.99. It doesn't matter what day. It doesn't matter if it's Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday. No? You don't think that'd work?
I don't know. I don't like where you hit.
People have to think they're getting a deal.
You got it. It's psychology, dude.
We can't play psychology.
Well, that's how companies get rich.
You should be able to get rich by giving great quality, good service, and consistency.
I mean, you should. I get that. But there's a part of people, like Crystal comes home and she has 4 of this one thing. Like, hey, I got it on sale, so I got 4 of them. I'm like, well, it really wasn't like you didn't do that good of a sale.
Well, it depends on if she got 4 of them. It depends on what they are. If it's vacuums, if she got 4 vacuums,
yeah, that's what it was.
Stupid.
No.
That's stupid. But if she got like 4
tires,
water filters for your refrigerator, and it was like a really good deal, that's worth it.
Yeah, I know. How many times those things go out?
It's like, hey, buy one car, get one free. Or buy one car, get one 75% off.
Are you going to get a new vehicle?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah?
Yes, probably.
I'm trying to debate if I'm going to end up getting a different truck eventually. Or if I keep mine and I thought about putting those camper shells on the back of my truck.
What are you going to do with that?
Just so I can use the back of it.
Oh. You should just give your truck to me.
You can have it.
Oh, dude, thanks, man.
Yeah, man, no
I'll
problem.
give you mine.
No problem. I still need to pay for it too?
Pay for what? The truck you're giving me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got it. I miss my F-250, man. Just had more room inside it.
You didn't get a mega cab. Yeah.
They didn't have one when I got it. That's just a little too redneck for me.
Dude, you are redneck, and you don't even need a diesel truck.
No, but for my work, it's good to have them.
You ever used it?
I pulled one pump of that.
I thought you said you did not back up a trailer.
Oh, I don't. Let's pull forward.
You got that.
I just get there and I'm like, hey, can you back this truck for me?
Yeah, you got the $80,000 truck to pull one pump.
Yeah, but Jake, the owner, he likes us having these big trucks, though. He pays for them, so I mean,
yeah.
I like driving the diesel trucks, though.
I do too. They're a lot safer.
For as much as we drive, it's better on us because driving as many miles we do, I would lose my ass on gas vehicles all the time. That's what we did. He finally's like, dude, y'all need to stop buying these things. Get a diesel truck to where you're building equity to where you, at least when you get rid of it, you're not upside down on it, because these things keep the resale. So,
my next vehicle is going to be a diesel.
I thought about getting my next vehicle I'd have to talk to him about it. I'd like to get a freaking Tahoe or something, honestly. For me, that would make a lot of sense.
Well, yeah. You should get a Tahoe then.
We'll see. I like the way it's more practical for me.
As long as you can still pull a trailer, why not?
No, I'm not. I'm done. I'm done.
He already did. That was it.
Yeah.
One time.
One time. Well, I mean, that's only if we've been in like a super tight pinch. We have no drivers. We had literally this happened one time in the last, or twice in the last 3 years. So that's like big storms coming, DEFCON 4, all the drivers are out. We got to get stuff out. I mean, it's happened one time in the last year. for sure. But other than that, we don't need to do that. But back when we were a little smaller, obviously we had to do that sometimes because of just being tight. Ran lean.
Yeah. Well, I know that.
But for safety reasons, it's probably not best for me to pull anything.
No, I guarantee it. I mean, honestly, if I would love to see you back something in. I mean, like, obviously not in a bad spot where you're gonna like wreck into something.
Yeah.
I would like to see you try to back something into a driveway.
See, but I never, like, when I was younger, like, when I lived, like, my dad would do boat. When he was driving boats and stuff like that, I was younger, so I never, like, he never taught me. So I never even did it as, like, some people did that with their trailers or dads. They did that young age. I didn't do any of that. So I never, like, if I learned, I had to get I never owned a boat, never owned a trailer to where I've got to do it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I really don't have to back up trailers too much every year, really, come to think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the new cars nowadays, they have all the cameras and
they
make it easy to back up.
I had that F-150 at one point. I had the little thing you could do. You could just turn the knob. You can back up. I never used it, but it had it.
Yeah,
I got picked on all the time for that.
Yeah. I don't know. There's something manly about backing up a trailer.
Yeah, well, that's the only thing that doesn't make me manly. I'm good. I'm not worried about backing up trailers.
Do you wear gloves when you go fishing?
No. I don't like fishing. I ain't touching no dead animals.
Oh, I wear gloves.
I ain't touching no fish.
I know. I don't. No, that's what I'm saying. I'll wear gloves. I don't want my hands smelling like fish.
Like latex gloves?
Whatever you got.
That's like when we go hunting. Dude, the smell of dead animals grosses me out, dude.
Oh, it smells like copper.
Ugh. I do not like that.
Like all the iron in the blood.
I am not a country boy, dude. I grew up in the country, but I am not a country boy.
I'm a woodsman. Like, I like to be out in the elements. I like to start fires.
I'm all for that. I like doing that, but would I want to live out in that? No. Would I want to, like, that be my life? No.
I wouldn't want to like scavenge for my own food.
No, I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't want to, like, live off the grid where I had to, like
with no internet.
Tend to animals and stuff like that, dude.
Oh yeah, I don't need animals. I can get HEB to deliver.
Yeah, dude.
I would live off the grid. I would love to live off the grid, actually. I say off the grid. I would like to live in a place that doesn't have a lot of neighbors, but I still have electricity and internet and all the things. Starlink. There you go.
I looked to get Starlink for the house, but you had to pay like an extra. Like, that's not a deal breaker. You had to pay an extra $100 for my address because of a congestion fee.
Yeah, I think Starlink's one of those, like, if you can get regular internet at your house, do it.
Yeah.
Starlink, if you have like an RV or like a cabin,
or you live remote, yeah, it's perfect for that.
Yeah, I was just curious to see what that was like, but I looked it up. I was like, it said it wasn't a great service for here, so you had to pay like $100 just a kind of convenience fee on top of it. It's only like $500, and it's like $120 a month. So
I wonder if the speeds are the same as what you would get through fiber.
I heard
they're pretty good.
That's what I thought about. I was like, dude, I really don't have much problem with Xfinity here, but it's cheaper than what I'm paying for Xfinity.
I'm gonna get me an RV and get Starlink in it. I'm gonna tell everybody that I'm like futuristic.
I think you should.
Would y'all come visit me?
You just pull it over here.
No, I don't know how to back up a trailer.
Not me either. Just pull forward.
Just pull forward. Vaughn, you gotta go through the front yard. Don't worry about the garage. Just go through the front yard. You'll be fine.
That's what I would have to do.
No, anyway, but yeah, I want to get an RV one of these days.
I talked to Chris about that one time. I was like, "What do you think about getting like a camper?" She's like, "I don't do camping." I was like, "Okay, good. I don't want to do that." I had some friends that were doing that. I was like, "I don't want to do that shit either." I was just curious if you were into that.
I want to do it like to actually live in it. The only problem with it is closet space. That's the only issue. I could live in a camper, no problem, but the closet space. I gotta have
You'd have to be pretty minimalist.
I have to have all my clothes in one spot. For the past 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, how long it's been, some of my clothes have been in one spot versus another, and it's driven me insane. I swear, I've lost a whole bucket full of shoes that have my golf shoes in them, and there's one pair I need, and I don't know where the hell I put it.
Time about some new ones. Black Friday. They got a good deal going on both sides.
No, they don't.
It says it on there.
It says it on there. And they're the exact same. Funny thing is you said that. I looked it up. They're the exact same price on the Black Friday as they were when I bought them. Exact same price.
Well, at least you're not paying more.
All right, I'm just going to find them. That box is somewhere. I got them somewhere.
How long have you been rolling, Magnus?
Well over an hour.
Let's call it a day. I got to be up at 5:15 in the morning.
Yeah, I got to leave the house at 6:30. All right, that's a wrap.
Thank you.
We're going to name this one.
We're going to name this one
Garments.
Magical Garments.
All right, Magical Garments. That's it.
Book it.